What is up, guys? C1.ZSX in the house, baby. I'm here to talk about who I feel personally is in the top 15. This is a disclaimer. This is for tournaments, not death matches, meaning ranked matches. I will be doing a top 15 ranked list as well. So, for example, if you don't know what deathmatch or ranked is, someone like, um, someone like, I'm trying to look for someone on here real quick. Someone like, these are all good too. Someone like Feng Wei would be replaced with someone like Kazuya. He'd be in top 15 ranked. He'd probably be in top 3 in ranked matches and death matches because you can just download the opponent. Because for tournaments, it means best of 3. All right, and ranked matches, death matches, that can go on for on and on and on and on until someone loses their rank. So, and Kazuya can download anyone during the match and just start gaining momentum. So that's the difference right there. And this is in order, and I was going to do from number 1, but I think I'm going to go for number 15 and up, since that is the order from least to greatest. So at number 15, I have Brian. I think Brian is an excellent tournament character because of his counter hit game. His counter hit game alone is just insane to deal with. I feel like Brian, the only thing he lacks is a good low game. And hatchet kick is good, but it's hard to execute. Having to do quarter circle back rather than just some characters who can do down back, or down forward. Like Kazumi's down back 4. For example, that's a great low. Little execution, just down back 4. But Brian's counter hit game is so scary, and his wall carry is extremely scary to have to go up against. And he has some of the best strings in the game. Like, you never know when he's finished hitting you. He has great homing tools. He has great tools to come in on you, like his 442. Just all around very solid tournament character, and he's very flashy too. One of the best FGC characters in game history, in fighting game history. Number 14, we have Bob. I put Bob up here solely because of his up forward 4 in season 4, gaining that type of move is very essential because he didn't have a 15 frame launcher. Now that he has a 15 frame launcher, that opens up his game very nicely. He does have a great low game, very great mix-up game. He's a Mishima, he has wave dash, he has hell sweep. He has a amazing mid launcher mix up. Very nice throw game. Wall carry is average, so not bad, not good. So, but it doesn't. As long as it's not bad, you're good. So, and his damage is enormous on the wall. Like his up forward 2, 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4, I believe, that, and then ending it with down 3 plus 4 is one of the absolute hardest hitting wall enders. Straight up just a monster to deal with, and a lot of people sleep on him. And the next person I'm going to talk about, which is Feng Wei, a lot of people are sleeping on Feng Wei. I feel like Feng Wei, just his evasiveness alone, best evasive character in the game. Next to Zafina, but he is the hands down number one best evasive character in the game. Just his evasiveness alone gets him in the top 15. His Kempo stance is amazing. He has decent wall carry. Everyone on this list has decent wall carry, so, or has above average wall carry. So if it's that good, then that's all you need. But he has pretty good low game, good counter hit game. But it's just his evasiveness alone, man. He a lot of Feng Wei mains, if all they're doing is Kempo. If they don't Kempo in like 3 seconds, they go insane. They don't know what to do with their life. So Feng Wei's evasiveness is pretty outstanding. Number 12, Mardok. Mardok, oh my god, he next to Paul is like his comeback potential. You never know if he's one of those where if he's not dead, he's not dead. You know, you can't say the same for like for someone like Feng Wei on this list. Like if you have Feng Wei in that danger zone, you pretty much know, I got him in the bag. Like I just don't need to mess up or do something stupid. But Mardok is the complete opposite. You need to kill him, like straight up murder him, and know that his health bar is gone, or else his comeback potential. This man will average off of one rage drive 143. Off of one rage drive, hitting hitting the wall. Not hitting the wall, it's like 117. Not hitting the wall. That's insane. You know, so this man's comeback potential alone is good. His lows, no, he's not known for his lows, but his I forget, does he have that one stupid back low, like hits you like that, like how all the big people do, like Geese has one, which is mad annoying. I don't know why they give all the big characters this to hit low, but yes, low game is okay. I think I'm not even gonna say if it is or not because I'm not sure, but his 4-4-3-2 alone is just one of the best strings in the game to catch someone lacking, you know, and it moves forward in. So his comeback potential is amazing. Kazumi, number 11's Kazumi, best down forward one in the game. Like, that's all I can say. She'll just straight up, she'll be miles away from the opponent, but because of that 13 frame, if you watch my Kazumi gameplay, I'm spamming that move nonstop, and a lot of people have no idea how to stop it because it's long range, 13 frame. 13 frame is amazingly fast. Everyone knows that. You need a good down forward one. Hers is very fast and very long range to come in and just straight up pressure the opponent to death. Just straight up best poker in the game. I would say she has the best poking game. Her low game is decent. Down forward 4 keeps getting changed and it's mad annoying. But other than that, yeah, she has very great mix-up game. So now we're moving on to the top 10. Number 10 is Steve. Steve is the epitome of like the perfect tournament character, you know? And just because he got those nerfs, idiots wanted to shoot him down to like bottom 20. Like, come on, man. Steve, you cannot tell me he has the best counter hit move in the game. Back 1 is the best counter hit move in the game, which puts him in the top 3 of counter hitters in the game just alone from having the best counter hit move in the game. Great lows, great mix up. His stances, especially his peekaboo, has like the best mix up game. Flicker stance has amazing plus frames. All of his moves are just straight up plus frame in your face, you know, like and he's one of those where if he's just pressuring you, the character, and a lot of people like to push buttons when they're pressured, and then that's where he just clips you with that back one. He gets enormous damage from it, like tons and tons of damage from it. And when you're at the wall, it's pretty much game over with him because he has like the best, straight up has the best pressure game. So Steve on the wall has the best pressure game, just alone from his duck to unblockable into duck forward 2 again. Then he has down back 3-2, up forward 3-2, and it's a lot of people like to say it's unseeable, or a lot of people like to say it's seeable, but I think it's kind of unseeable because you don't expect him to do that, but he has that. And then just of course mid game down 4-2 to come in. Steve is a monster. Number 9 is Paul. Just like Mardok, insane comeback potential. If he's not dead, he's not dead. Do not get your hopes up. Actually, if he's in, same with Mardok, if they're both in the red zone, you have to be scared. Like, because they will easily come back on you. Paul is just a straight up monster. Great mix-up game. Amazing mix-up game. A lot of his moves and a lot of his strings involve mix-ups as well. Heavy combo hitter. This man just straight up is a monster. I think the only thing that takes away from him is his wall carry. He has an extremely bad wall carry, and it took me about 4 months to get one down for him, and I finally got one down to where I can take someone to the middle of the map all the way to the wall with him. But that took a while to even just figure out with him, and it's optimal on every combo, which is nice. So yeah, Paul is a monster. And by the way, I made a guide on that, so if you want to check that out. But yeah, Paul's a monster. Number 8, we have Zafina. Zafina has the best movement in the game. Like, that's what makes her as close to Feng Wei as you can with evasiveness, because she has the best sidestep and she has the best Korean backdash. Her movement is so obnoxious, and then you have her scarecrow, her crawling stance, like, just very annoying to deal with. And when she's on the ground, a lot of people don't know how to deal with that. Me personally, just hit low immediately, just interrupt her from that. And don't hit low, like, do a low move, like actually just crouch down and poke low real quick with like down 4 or something. But again, that's easier said than done because she has a lot of plus frame moves on that crouching stance, both of them. So Zafina, very annoying to deal with, and she has a lot of long range moves, and she's very awkward, and she's, I think, the second least used next to Gonryu, which is surprising to me. I would think it'd be the other way around. I think she'd be the least used. Or is she? One of those two is the least used in the game, but they're both next to each other. And Zafina, as much as I love Zafina a lot. But no, it's sad that a lot of people don't use her, but that's the greatest advantage to her. Because a lot of people don't use her. A lot of people don't know the matchup. So Zafina is very, very good with that. I would use her more for if she didn't have a lot of stances. That's probably the only thing that keeps me from using her. And she has a great down forward 1. Her down forward 2 is good too. Oh, and then with Paul, I forgot to mention Paul. Top 5 moves alone. He has his down forward 2 is top 5 moves in the game alone. Top 5. I just thought I'd mention that. And then number 7, we have Jin. Yeah, let me look at something real quick. Let me see if something's gonna. Okay, cool. So number 7 we have Jin. Jin is the second character that epitomizes the perfect tournament character next to Steve, because this man on his right leg alone does amazing stuff. He has a down four. He has a down back four, low poke. He has a mid counter hit. He has a magic four. He has a hop kick. He has a hell sweep. So I think it's safe to say that Jin on his right leg alone has moves that most characters wish they had on all their limbs alone, you know? Their right, left, legs, and arms. Jin also has 14 frame while standing, which helps a lot while standing too. 14 frames, that's super good. One of the best poking. He has the best neutral game. The best neutral in the game, hands down. I don't care what anyone says. This man's neutral is so ridiculously good. There's a difference between Kazumi and him, where Kazumi has the best poking game, but having the best neutral game is just beyond. He has just amazing pokes and amazing strings that keep the opponent at bay and keep him wondering what is he going to do. So Jin is best neutral, hands down, and having a neutral in tournament, having a great neutral in tournament automatically just shoots you up. So number 6, we have Devil Jin. I don't even think I need to explain Devil Jin. Up forward 4, hell sweep, down back 2. This man is like the all-around Mishima, you know. He has what other Mishimas wish they had. He has an up forward 4, get out of jail free card. Yeah, Devil Jin's just a straight up monster in tournaments. I don't think I need to explain more on him. Number 5 would be Julia. Julia is, out of this whole list, she is the hidden gem. Julia is the hidden gem of this whole list because Julia is such a monster to deal with, and a lot of people don't know how to deal with her, which is understandable because you rarely even see her. Julia, you can honestly say she's flawless, you know, but there are things in the top 5 that set her apart that I will go over. But you could, if you put her at number 1, I wouldn't even argue. She's that perfect. She's that flawless. And needless, so I have to say her wall carry. I mean, it got nerfed, and it's still the best in the game next to Lars. You know? So coming in at number 4, we have Geese. Everyone in the top 5, if you put at number 1, I wouldn't argue with you at all. I would say top 6. In the top 6. If you put anyone at number 1 in the top 6, I wouldn't even argue with you. But Geese, at number 5, he just straight up breaks the rules, especially having a bar. You know, only 3 people in the game have a bar. Geese is just an absolute monster to deal with, and he's one of those two where if you don't have him dead, he's not dead. On top of his great pokes, he has the best jab in the game. He has a great mix-up game. He has endless amount of supers that can throw anyone off guard. He has an endless amount of I feel good. He has an endless amount of tools that gets him just ahead of everyone else. So Geese is a monster. Now we're in the top 3. And these are the three I want to discuss the most. First, we'll go with Fakuram, obviously. Fakuram. There are actual stupid, retarded people. They are genuinely stupid for not having this man even remotely close to top 10. Some idiots say it's just because of his sidestep. Have you not seen this man's complete package? Having a sidestep is literally like saying... is literally like telling a billionaire, hey, I'm gonna take off $1,000 off your paycheck. Is that cool? That's literally like how it is with Fakuram. Like that matters. This man, his 3-1 alone is one of the best strings in the game, and what sets him apart from a lot of these characters. That string alone is so scary to deal with. Not only that, he has great low game, great string game, immense wall carry, immense wall damage, unblockables, up the yin yang. This man has like the most unblockables in the game. And I would know because I mained him for a while. I have a lot of wins with him. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Fakuram and Leroy. But Fakuram, when he is the best, hands down. I think I said this about Steve. I forgot what I said about Steve. I think I said he was the best. I think I said he's scary at the wall or best at the wall, like mix-up wise. I think, but if I did, I have to take that back. Because I totally forgot about Fakuram. When you are at the wall against him, just put the controller down because he has unblockables. He has an unseeable... This man's... I swear the frame data is so high on his down forward 1+2 grab. It's very unseeable. Grab which gets you to the wall. Unblockables at the wall. Mixed up game at the wall, just straight up with good lows. He has a down back 4 homing, which is great low that a lot of people need to use more. Yeah, this man Fakuram is a beast. But number 2, we have infamous Leroy. Awesome character. I'm just gonna say this real quick. Leroy is just straight up awesome, and you guys are stupid. Just because he is OP doesn't mean you have to take him out of the game or he sucks all of a sudden. If I remember correctly, during the trailer, you guys, everybody was going apeshit over him. Everybody. He's no different than when he was in his trailer, so why get mad at him now just because he is good? Anyway, this man is a complete package because his Hermit Stance alone is really good. Counter hit. He has counter hit game, wall carry, wall damage, parries, homing moves, homing low, homing mid, in orbital. I mean, he's a beginner. He's that person where if you're not good and you use him, you'll still beat the average player. Like I can't even go into detail with this guy. He has everything going for him. Everything. One of the fastest counter hits in back 1-2. Almost as good as Steve's. Come to think about it might be the best because it's a mid. Oh, but the range is kind of bad, and Steve can cancel into his back one. Okay, so, but it's up there. It's definitely, I think, number 2. I would say. Last, since I'm running low on time, I need to talk about Akuma. So Akuma, I understand. He's high execution. But let me tell you something. If you can get his execution down, he's an 11 out of 10 character. Because he breaks the rules in so many different levels, meaning he's a 2D character in a 3D game. Like, what else can I say? He breaks the rules in every aspect. Like, Akuma. So take this for example, right? You have Akuma and you have Lee. Akuma, if you get the execution down, is 11 out of 10. Lee, on the other hand, if you get his execution down, you're still not even matching top 10. You're probably in top 15. You can probably replace Feng Wei. You know, that's Lee right there. And like, he's a strong character, but he doesn't break the rules like Akuma does. Akuma has a bar. Wall carries, kind of average. But this man can Oko off of one bar. He can Oko off of one bar. So, you know, Akuma just, he shouldn't even be in the game. He's just an awful addition. And a lot of people like to argue, oh, Akuma's not this, Akuma's not that. Let me tell you something, man. If you bring a 2D character in a 3D game, more often than not, they're going to outshine, because developers don't know how to not be smart and not to put a jump move in the game. They don't know not to put bars in the game that shouldn't be added. They don't know not to have projectiles in the game. They don't know developers don't know that. They say, oh, hey, we have a 3D game where nobody has projectiles, where nobody can jump. Let's put one in. That sounds good. So, yes, but there's my top 15. Really, really hope you guys enjoyed. I really, really want to hear your discussion on it. Please, please let me know. I love discussions, man. I love talking about this type of stuff. I want to hear your opinion, man. Who would you change? Who would you put number one? Or if there's someone in the top 15 you would think would be in that's not there, let me know. Like, Claudio's a good one to put in. I would say you could do even Eliza, because she's one of those where she can be bottom tier or high tier just because of the matchup situations. You could do someone like Negan's a great tournament character that a lot of people sleep on. Very good. But he's a little too honest. Jack 7, I know he was so close to making it on my list. And I love Jack 7. If you watch my videos, you know I love Jack 7. But I think that's what made me cut him, was just because he's too honest of a character. Honest means like in a dishonest game, like how Zafina has great movement, like how Jin has the best neutral. Like, Jack doesn't come close to any of those. He has a good neutral, but not the best. He can get pressured very well. Big hitbox. Hard to sidestep moves. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I was really excited to make this list. Actually, I love thoroughly breaking down what I'm discussing and why I feel this is a good list. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Please let me know. I'm gonna be streaming soon, so look out for that. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Peace.